Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Indiana. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. Of course, there's the Raptors. They're at the bottom of the conference.
Right now for the Pacers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Walker. And it's Freeman in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Halliburton. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Sinks the three-pointer. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Get the perimeter.
There's a screen. Here's Dick. And again, Toronto no luck. And it's the Pacers ball. Halliburton passes to Freeman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Mitchell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game, just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Here's Pirtle. Here's Dick. Got a piece of it.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. Mitchell looking it over. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Walker against Barrett. Siakam passes to Halliburton. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 6.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Dick. Halliburton with the bucket.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Barrett kicks to Mitchell. Pirtle sets the pick for Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. It's all knotted up.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Pass to Siakam. The fader. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Toronto's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And that one's good. Abaji.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Inside, and Walker throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Mitchell kicks to Barrett. Bertle sets the pick for Barrett. Jacks up a three, and the three ball is good. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Mathurin. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Now, here's Mitchell. Last time out, he had 13 points. Pass to Boucher. Here's Abaji. No good on the three. Indiana moving it around. Halliburton finds Walker. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Raptors. Pass to Siakam. With the fadeaway. And they pick up 2. Siakam's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Boucher's shot is off. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And he's good on the 3-ball.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot. 6th in assists, and they're top 10 in free throw shooting. Always focused on that aspect of the game, not looking to give points away.
Their assist ranking is worth another mention. They've got some great distributors. It lets them run, Greg, a system where ball movement is key. And he's good on the first of 3. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. Good on the second free throw. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now, that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
That shot wide open. Mitchell's got 12 in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Raptors.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Now, here's Barrett, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Pass to McConnell, and here's Walker. Back to McConnell. Here's Siakam. Outside Mathurin. hits the three-point bomb. He's got 8. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. To the middle, here's Boucher, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 4.
The skill level of Hurdle, admirable. So good at getting the ball over to the open teammate.
Back to McConnell, fires the 3, and again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Onside, Barrett. 1:49 left in the first. No good on that one. Good D by Siakam. Here's McConnell, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. McConnell's got 5. 6 changes of the lead here.
Both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. 5th best, Tyrese Halliburton.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Shed. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here's McConnell. He's got 5, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Wiseman's checked in for Indiana. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Dick. He's covered by Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dick. 5 on the clock. The 3. No good that time. Here's Furphy. It's intercepted. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Toronto ahead, up 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Indiana trailing here. They've got Dick, and it's Boucher in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
And he sinks the second. Toronto's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Shed. fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
The Raptors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And so here is Indiana. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Jackson from long range. The rebound by Shed. Pass to Boucher. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Battle. Guarded by Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shed. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Raptors have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And here are the Raptors now, following the miss by Obi Toppin. Count the basket. And here's McConnell. He's got 8. There's a screen by Toppin. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. McConnell's got 10.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Here's Shed. 8 points for him. Pass to Battle. Shoots over Toppin. Pacers with the rebound.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Here's Furphy. Back to McConnell. It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Battle. Good on the 3-point shot. Battle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Furphy. There's a screen by Toppin. 5 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 12 points for him. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Raptors making a switch here. Temple's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Boucher with a screen on McConnell. Shed, and the Raptors miss again. Pacers trail by 6. Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Toronto leading by 6. Pass to Battle. Over Mathurin. And the Raptors miss again. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Mathurin. Freeman passes to Halliburton. Now Toppin. Indiana moving it around. And it's Mathurin missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Battle. And he drives in. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Back to McConnell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. McConnell's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Temple. Boucher with the ball. 6 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And Jarris Walker's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Boucher with a screen on Halliburton. Shed drains the three-pointer. Shed's got 11 points.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Siakam passes to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. There's the screen to the paint. Boucher with the steal. Barrett against Walker. Pass to Shed. Back to Barrett. Here's Shed. He's covered by Halliburton. And that one's good, Abaji. And it's an 11-point Raptor lead. Here's Freeman. To the inside. Boucher with the steal. Pass to Shed. Here's Abaji. Covered by Siakam. Down low. Here's Boucher.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for R.J. Barrett. Right around 21 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Jakob Poeltl. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding, just a powerful presence in the paint.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. It's Dick on the wing. Pass to Poeltl. Here's Abaji. It's Barrett on the wing. The Pacers pull it in. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mathurin, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
For Indiana, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Siakam's shot is off. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's Walker after R.J. Barrett's bucket. A baseline J. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Siakam.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Abaji, the pass to Purtle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 12.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And I love the energy you see from Mathurin inside, using his athleticism to win the day.
Barrett. It's Dick on the wing. Offensive rebound. McConnell against Mitchell. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
14 fouls.
Barrett against Walker. Barrett the pass to Purtle. And stolen by Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
McConnell with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Siakam left side. And Purtle sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Purtle. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So a moment now to see the story for Tyrese Halliburton.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now, here's McConnell. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 3. Walker's shot is off. Raptors leading by 10. Pass to Purtle. That's tipped. And Toronto turns it over again. Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe. Second, R.J. Barrett.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
McConnell had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
To the paint from 6 feet. Offensive rebound. Freeman passes to Siakam. Some solid defense from Purtle.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Dick. Here's Abaji. Here's Barrett. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Purtle sends it back. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's Toronto with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, you know, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
Got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league.
And having Doncic out, how you going to make up for that? Listen, they're losing a key playmaker and a high-volume scorer. Leaves a big hole in the lineup.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Raptors.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Walker out there with Pascal Siakam, and it's Freeman in at the center. Now, here's Barrett. Mitchell finds Pirtle. Mitchell sets the screen for Pirtle. Pirtle. The Pacers pull it in. Freeman's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
It's good. Pirtle's got 6 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 10.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They get it back. Here's Barrett. Here's Pirtle. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Pirtle's got 6 in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminded me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And terrific to see Mathurin scoring like this. He's letting himself be more assertive on that end.
Barrett, that's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Barrett dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Abaji. Pirtle, high post. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And the shot is good. Walker's got 6.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
It's stolen by Mathurin. He is looking for Siakam and finds him.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Second free throw, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Now, here's Siakam. He's got 12. Lock at 6. Over Barrett. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
Dick can't get it to go.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Mathurin attacking. Toronto grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Barrett against Halliburton. Barrett the pass to Pirtle. Now Dick gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dick's got 5 points in the quarter.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Oh, emphatic, and good to see Mathurin getting aggressive and finishing there with some force.
Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett, and he connects with the jumper. Barrett's got 18 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And for the steals, not a strong point for them thus far this season. Top 20 in the league, but some of that I think is because they're just conservative defensively.
And to crack the top 10 in second chance points tells you about the work ethic of this team. Going after the scraps and turning them into points. And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Pass to Shed. They set the pick. Here's Pirtle. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
For Toronto, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
But Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
McConnell kicks to Halliburton. Off target from outside. Raptors leading by 22. Now Dick. He's got 5. Boucher with a screen on Halliburton. Dick, that's good.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Pass to Freeman. Mathurin with the ball. They grab their own miss. Now, here's Halliburton. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's Mathurin. Missed it, even after all those chances. to the middle. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 17 now.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. Buries the long-range jumper. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Dick up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Dick passes to Pirtle. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Siakam. Indiana's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Shoots off the step back. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. 19 points for Siakam.
Timeout. Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers. Jackson comes in for Halliburton. Now, here's Boucher. 6 points for him. Here's Shed. He's covered by McConnell. And it's Shed missing. The Pacers have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Battle passes to Temple.
And a chance to check out the numbers for McConnell. He's putting up about 5 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
The first free throw is good, and Indiana making a change here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Here's Mobo. After Indiana gets the 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Raptors have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one falls for Boucher. The Pacers making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. And so Boucher nails both of them. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Takes the 3. That shot off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And stolen by McConnell. Outside Jackson. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And that one's good. Battle.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Here's Furphy. Boucher defending. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McConnell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Indiana, they had gone 9 of 13 from the line. And the first one drops. He's off on the second. Raptors leading by 23. Pass to Shed. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. It's hauled in by Furphy. Pacers shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Jackson passes to Halliburton. And here is Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Furphy. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. No good with the triple. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Chris Boucher, and it's Temple in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's not going to go for him. Pacers trail by 21. Halliburton right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning, I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper.
With the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Pass to Battle. Fades away. Basket good. And the Raptors lead by 21. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Jackson dishes to Toppin. Back to Jackson. Pass to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. And that one's on target from the wing. Raptors leading by 19. Here's Shed. He's covered by McConnell. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Indiana shooting the ball at 42%. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pass to Battle. The layup missed.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Halliburton. Goes back up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Yes, sir. Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Here's Carton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. Here's McConnell. To the inside. Here's Toppin. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Obi Toppin. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Barrett. And he recovers it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And the shot goes down. And the Raptors lead by 17.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Count it, good.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Pass to Mobo. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Mathurin. Banked in off the glass. Mathurin's got 21.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Mobo. And here's Barrett. The shot. Burton can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to McConnell. Sweet move. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Boucher's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Temple gets the bucket. Halliburton with it. To the middle. Mathurin finds Toppin. Just 4 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Heisman's checked in for Jackson.
Substitution on the court.
Pacers trail by 15. Now McConnell. Pass to Wiseman. Now here's Toppin. Rebounded by Temple. Mitchell outside. Halliburton with the steal. Now here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. Outside Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Toppin, that time on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Temple. In the corner, Barrett with it. Now Pirtle. He's covered by Wiseman. Pirtle kicks to Temple. And that one misses. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Outside, Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Temple the pass to Pirtle. And stolen by Siakam. Over in the corner, Mathurin. It's good from long range. Mathurin's got 11 in the second half.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his third personal foul. 13 foul.
First free throw is good. Grady Dix checked in for Garrett Temple. Both good from the line that time. Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. To the left wing. Siakam inside the 3-point line. No good from the wing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
6 to shoot. Pirtle sets the pick for Mitchell. Over Halliburton. Mitchell's shot is good. And the Raptors lead by 14.
And, you know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Good on the triple. Mathurin's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pacers.
And nothing you can do about that. Sometimes Mathurin is going to nail some tough shots.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Mitchell outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Freeman. Back to Halliburton. They set the screen. Pulls from the top of the key. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. To the inside. There. Oh! What a finish.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He said nobody thought we'd be in this position right now, and we are. He said he was proud of his guys, and he also said, now go finish this thing off and get this win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Walker kicks to Halliburton. Dick with the steal. A solo fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And nice burst of speed from Dick there in transition. Young guys can really hustle.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Freeman. And here's Walker. Walker with his screen for Mathurin. And the jumper is good. Mathurin's got 16 points here in the second half.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Here's Dick, defended by Mathurin. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Raptors.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And had significant points in this game. They just stayed committed to their brand of basketball, and that's why they'll be taking the front end of this 3-game season series against the Pacers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jakob Pirtle.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the pick. Fires the 3. Pacers with the rebound. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in